Yo, what is up YouTube? It is Lion here, and today I am very excited to be sharing with you a special brand new core refresh infinite mana combo. Yes, using the magic god, we're going to show you how to take down your opponents in probably the most irritating way possible by hitting them with
another one.
Listen up. Now, if you want to learn how to spend $160 on a deck with a 14.3% win rate, I can teach you how to do that in a few simple, easy steps. Let's go through those right now. First, and most importantly, you're going to need to buy a Dralamar, the Breaker of Crystals. You will be paying around $100 for this card. It is a core refresh card, so you can unlock it normally, but you probably don't have it, so just go ahead and write that money off. It's gone. You're never going to see it again. We're going to get, though, a 6-cost Magic Legendary 4/5. And what's important about Dralamar is after you play a spell, you refresh mana equal to the mana of the spell that you cast. Next, you're going to be throwing $60 directly into the garbage on Aethersnap. Now, Aethersnap is a 3-cost epic spell for Magic that summons 2 static Aether bugs, these 1/1s. I'll bring them up right here for you. You can take a look at them. And the reason this is important is because it's a spell to create these, and you need to get these on the board to then start casting your infinite combo, and that's how you're going to slowly wear your opponent out until they can't handle being in the game with you anymore, and they will forfeit. If any of you are actually able to finish a game with this combo, I will be very impressed, because your opponent will have to sit through about 45 to 60 seconds of you playing 2 cards over and over while they take 1 damage each. That's going to be the kind of core combo pieces that cost a ton of money that you'll never see again. So the other important pieces, not as expensive here, is going to be the helpful Aether Fox. Now, this is a very cute, very helpful Aether Fox. Also, not a real fox, it's a familiar. And what it does is roar, reduce the cost of a spell in your hand that costs 3 to 0, or 3 or less to 0. And we're going to be using that to essentially get any spell that can draw or is the direct parts of the combo that we need to 0. So let me talk about what the actual spells that you're casting over and over to trigger the static Aether bugs is. That's going to be from these magic inks here. Now, magic inks will create a base copy of the lowest cost spell in your hand, and essentially what you want to do is make sure that you have a 0-cost one, and then you can play the 2-cost one to get the 0-cost one. That's if you have any other spells in your hand. Otherwise, you just want to get these magic inks online. You want a magic ink to give you a magic ink to give you a magic ink. The other parts that you'll see here, pretty standard. Lost in the Depths, you're going to use this to target. As you see, we have a lot of 1-cost cards in this. We're going to just filter out everything from our deck. You can run a budget version of this, and it works even worse than this. If you want to spend less money and have a lower than 14.3% win rate, I can also tell you how to do that. That's to just buy the Aether bugs and try to figure out how to draw those before you Lost in the Depths. Not a lot of fun. May drive you to spend $60 on a card you could unlock for free. I'm just fair warning. You may not want to get into this. You essentially are going to want to get that Lost in the Depths, maybe get a Shadow Scryer turn 1. Lost in the Depths, your Shadow Scryer, right? Try to get that helpful Aether Fox, then reduce either Cram or this is a very helpful spell, Librarian's Prayer. This is a new one here, 4c6 and draw a card. So once you have Lost in the Depths, one of the most effective ways to do this is going to be to Librarian's Prayer and get the cards in an order that you can use them. Once you cast that first spell with Dralamar out, you will be able to cast these other draw spells like Cram, like Librarian's Prayer to go get the rest of the combo pieces you need. Easy peasy and a great way to absolutely torment your opponent. So I think that's enough explanation. Hopefully you got it. I still don't fully understand it, but we're going to watch me in a game that I actually win. That one right there, the 14.3%. We're going to get into that right now. Let's go check it out. Here we go. Let's check it out. So going up mage versus mage. Also very impressed if you're able to get any other matchup besides this. They are not coming through very much in any other flavor besides magic. So we're going to go ahead and try to get our Lost in the Depths early here. We have that Librarian's Prayer to go dig. We got a Magic Inks and a Shadow Scryer. It's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. We probably want to throw something back for Lost in the Depths here. And we're going to throw back the Magic Ink. Probably a good decision.
Best of luck. At last, a worthy adversary. Let's see how many ways you can disappoint me.
All right, so the Shadow Scryers come out. We're going to go ahead and hit the God Power there. We're going to throw that Dimension Door back. Doesn't really matter, but we got that Lost in the Depths. Perfect opener here. We have 2 Librarian's Prayers in hand, and really that's what we want. We want to be able to dig, go get our combo pieces, and make sure that we have that Lost in the Depths so it's effective. Once we Lost in the Depths, I think we're down to like, what, 8 cards or something left in the deck, so don't quote me on that.
My turn.
So just going to throw that back. Going to Lost in the Depths here. Bam. And you'll see we're going to go ahead and thin that deck all the way down, 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 down. Throwing those cards away like the Ethereum we just used to buy these core refresh cards. And speaking of the devil, there's Dralamar, Breaker of Crystals right there. And now this is always an interesting thing, right? We kind of want to ramp here because we can't play Dralamar yet. We're only on 2 mana. And we don't really have that many cards in the deck to go through. With for C6, we can just get back to it. So we go ahead and take the sip there. So we're gonna go ahead, punch him in the face, then we're gonna sip. All right, Shadow Scryer makes the ultimate sacrifice for us. Had to happen. We're gonna go ahead and put a prayer out there for Shadow Scryer. As you see here, we have a selection of cards. It's kind of ridiculous. This 4C6 and the ability to throw things back in kind of order what's on the deck is it's pretty nuts. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the Magic Inks into the Aether Fox into I don't remember what the other one was, but either way, you can go ahead and early reduce one of these Magic Inks. Something that I kind of found out is you don't need Warp Engineer in this deck at all, because I was kind of just playing it wrong, which kind of explains the 14.3% there. But so we're gonna go ahead and get that Aether Fox in hand. We see this Librarian's Prayer here. We do need to go dig for Dralamar and that Aether Snap is exactly what I was thinking. So that Aethersnap there, and we just at this point can cast the Aether Fox to reduce the Aethersnap. This just needs, all that has to happen is this needs to happen before the turn that you play Dralamar, just like this. By some absolute miracle, I figured it out, and we are going to see exactly what happens when we set up like this.
This looks promising.
Okay, so Dralamar gonna come out, and now you can see the absolute power of bugging your opponent to death. So we're gonna drop Magic Inks.
So we can drop Magic Inks. So we can drop Magic Inks. And then next we're going to play Magic Inks, followed by Magic Inks. Then next we're going to go right into Magic Inks, Impressive.
Really like resilient there. Okay, there it is. There it is. And at that point, they're done. It's all over. They don't want anymore. At that point, you know, you're kind of tired. You're getting carpal tunnel. You're probably going to have to stretch it out if you're playing this deck. You know what I'm saying? Like really just hit those stretches. Hit those. All right. First time with the deck. Let's load this thing up. Ow. Hey, no, go easy, man. It's my first time with the deck. Ow. The vow. Come on. Done with this. Whew. Well, at least we got it right back. Ludia's Deception does not work. I don't know who built that card. All right, here we go. Finally doing it. Let's go. Wait, hold on. I need the Aether Bug or I can't do damage.